I know that I'm going early. I know that I'm going early because I didn't realize how goddamn cold it is going to be out here. And I know a lot of you guys from up north are probably like, oh, Tuddle, stop being a big pussy. That's not the case. Florida weather is just as bipolar as I am because it was pretty decently warm. I mean, it was very, very pleasant for Florida day. And it's like the desert. Even though we have more humidity than any other place in the United States, what up, Raymond B? Thank you for joining me. But we have all this humidity, but it's like a desert. Hot during the day, cold at night. And I've had a lot of northerners tell me this, that like, for example, a 60 here in Florida is colder than a 60 up north because of all the humidity we have. What up, Brandon Iggy T? But yeah, it's. By the way, can I get a little bit of a mic check? How does the mic sound? So if you're down in Broward, then it's definitely colder up here. But I want to get a little bit of a mic check. It is pretty breezy out here today. And I just want to make sure that it sounds okay. Oh. Hey, Brian, how are you, buddy? I know that's 22. I know, like, I hate bitching about Florida weather. I mean, I think I have all rights to bitch about Florida summers because you guys up north don't get to experience it. But, like, I don't really think I can bitch about the cold. But for being a born and raised Florida cracker, yes, it is cold for me. I know that I look like a homeless person. The hair is getting really out of control. I've been kind of. I'll give you the main reason why. Minus 43. All right, Iggy. Give me the temp in the correct way, the American way. Give it to me in degrees. I don't want any of that Celsius stuff. But yeah, my hair is out of control, and the reason. I go to my good friend Amanda Bellinger. You can just search her, Amanda Bellinger, Bellinger. This is going to be the final week at the Hobo Fish Camp, by the way. So only one more week's worth of broadcasting from the Hobo Fish Camp, and then I'll be up in the new spot. But I'm building a studio, and it's going to be great. Guess what? I'm going to have Wi-Fi. The connection is going to be so much better. I'm going to be able to do longer shows. And since I'm going to have Wi-Fi now, I'm thinking about doing a longer, long-form type of live stream during the day that I can kind of recap what I talked about on the audio podcast as well. And then take the audio from the YouTube live stream and then put it up on my audio podcast. So I got a lot going on, but the reason I'm letting the hair grow out long, there's plenty of places to fish around here, Dan. I mean, not with this view or seawall, but trust me, I'll still be able to fish. But I'm keeping the hair. Raymond B, thank you. I got to tell you, since I have not been doing the live stream, see, the thing is that it's so fickle. By the way, Raymond B., and if you would like to, be as kind as Raymond B., you guys can super chat. Just hit that little dollar sign there. And you guys can throw me some tips like I'm a stripper. Do I got to make my ass clap for you guys to be able to send me some money? You could easily do that. If you haven't already done it, hit the thumbs up button. The likes really, really do help me out. But I'm growing the hair back out because I wanted to give Amanda... if you want to check her out, she's down in the Melbourne area, Lost Art Barbershop. So what I'm trying to say is I wanted to give her something to work with. And I was thinking, what should I go with? Because when I was in middle school, I rocked the bowl cut. Not only did I rock the bowl cut, but I rocked the bowl cut where you'd lift up the hair and it would be shaved underneath. Oh, it was such a white boy skater cut. And I've never skated in my life, but all the white boys had the bowl cut going on. Hell, even Jim Carrey rocked it in Dumber and Dumber. Or should I go with a mullet? Business in the front, party in the back? Should I go with a mohawk? Should I go with the Friar Tuck? Keep all the hair long here and go bald in the middle? I would love to hear from you. You guys can leave me a voicemail, 407-270-3044. Or you can leave me an email. See, I'll get to why my voice sounds like I'm going through puberty. Or you can leave me a voicemail, 407-270-3044. Or leave me an email, tuddle@gmail.com. Kid and play. I don't know if I could do a kid and play. Should I go with the tight fade and bleach it out back to my Eminem phase? Or the monster sent me to Black College Reunion wearing a wife beater and blonde hair? You know how many people thought I was Eminem? I don't look anything like him. See, Brian, you can say that all you want to. I just can't put it into perspective of how cold that is. The reason my voice sounds so bad is that Sunday night, the Sunday after I went to the University of Florida Gator football game, not only did I get to see the Gators get destroyed by UCF, which I've been talking a lot of crap about them, they won fair and square, so I get to see the Gators lose. Plus, I went home with a parting gift. COVID. As soon as I saw that I had tested positive, the first thing I thought, I was like, oh, crap. I'm going to get my mom sick. And I just lost my dad. I don't know if I could survive killing my mom with COVID. I don't know that if I could bounce back from that. So, luckily, she didn't get it, but she had already closed on the new place. So she went there immediately. Has been there ever since. And I stayed here at the Hobo Fish Camp boxing stuff up. And I'm glad that you brought up the monoclonal thing. So Sunday night, I was feeling bad. I maybe thought it was allergies or something. Nope. Got up because my mom was like, you've been coughing all night. So I go take the test positive. She tested negative 3 days in a row. My producer, Vulture, the first couple of nights, actually rented her a hotel room. And she stayed there, and then she closed on the new place that she's buying. So she's been there. So I've been, like, boxing everything up, getting everything together. But that morning when I woke up, I called Vulture. I was like, Vulture, I'm sick, da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're going to sell the trailer. We're going to put it on display. I'm just cleaning it up now, shampooing all the carpets. By the way, the worst thing about that trailer is the carpet is white. So, Raymond, I'm going to go through my regimen. So, Vulture called and emailed Dr. Dan Diaco and explained to him. And then Dr. Dan got back with him immediately and said he needs to go and get the monoclonal antibody infusion. Went down to Rockledge. I got to tell you, if you do get COVID and you have not been vaccinated, go get the monoclonal antibody thing. Now, I'm double vaccinated. I couldn't get the booster shot yet. Now, just to let you know, I think everybody should get vaccinated, but it is your choice. And a lot of people, some guy gave me a comment about, oh, you were calling the people that don't get vaccinated idiots and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, that's my opinion, but it's also your choice not to get it. Yes, I still got it after 2 vaccinations. But the whole thing is, where would I have been if I would have not gotten those vaccinations? I'm in pretty good shape. I think I would have been okay, but I didn't get it as bad. So I go down to Rockledge, get the monoclonal, and then I called because Dr. Diaco ended up giving me, like, I guess his top-of-the-line nurse, and I called her, and they sent me in 2 scripts. Ivermectin, took it, and I was one of those people. It was like, oh, yeah, people are taking horse dewormer. I was wrong. I was wrong. because they got one for the animals, they got one for humans. And then the other thing is hydroxychloroquine. So I got on the Dr. Diaco setup of getting the monoclonal, ivermectin, and the hydroxychloroquine. I'm still dealing with a little bit of it. You can hear the voices. I know that my voice has never been that great, but I get voice fatigue. I get physically fatigued still. And I got a little bit of an irritating cough. I really did not have any of the lung problems. I got a little congested, but like I started coughing stuff up. Hell, I've been back out working out and stuff. Well, Raymond B, I was wrong, Raymond, because I got it, and it's right there for human use. And I was kind of apprehensive, but I will stand up and admit when I was wrong. That ivermectin and the hydroxychloroquine on top of the monoclonal, and I'll admit to you, I used to hear Dr. Dan Diaco talk about this all the time. I was like, whatever. No, Dr. Dan Diaco is 100% without a doubt right. And I just want to apologize to him. I mean, that right there showed me of how knowledgeable of a doctor Dr. Dan Diaco is. Because I even though being double vaccinated, I like I said, I'm in pretty good shape right now, best shape of my life. But that little setup, as soon as I got it, I think I wouldn't even be doing this show tonight if it wasn't. And the only thing I'm dealing with, no smell, no taste. Can't eat anything. And I'm going to take advantage of that. What I would like is suggestions. Now, don't tell me to eat poop. I'm not going to do it. But while I don't have any smell or taste, I would like to get your guys' suggestions. You can say it in chat if you want to. Or you can email me, Tuddle@gmail.com, or leave me a voicemail, 407-270-3044. Weird or bad-tasting things to try and eat. Seriously. I might as well get some content out of it, right? Like eating a lemon. Can I taste a lemon? I don't know, like some Reaper peppers or habaneros or whatever. Just try any of that stuff. I would love to get your suggestions. So, no taste, no smell. I actually eat pickled pig's feet. I eat pickled eggs and the pickled sausages. I love the ones at the hole-in-the-wall gas stations. Some of the best stuff. Some of those eggs have been in there for a year. But the vinegar, stuff is never going to go bad. So I had that with COVID. By the way, once again, before I move on, I was wrong. Dr. Dan Diaco, 100% right. I'm not telling you to go out and do it. I'm not a medical professional. But if you go to your doctor, first thing, get the monoclonal. And then see if your doctor can write you ivermectin and the hydroxychloroquine. And I'm telling you, you'll kick out of it like you're Hulk Hogan. You'll sit up like you were the Undertaker on the 2 count. But the other thing, I'm going to talk about this a little bit on tomorrow's Tuddle Daily Podcast and go on more details. I've been moving things from the Hobo Fish Camp to the new crib. Shouldn't say crib. Makes me sound like a complete poser. But I've been moving everything else. And the last thing I wanted to. So, look. I am pro Second Amendment. My parents sent me to hunter safety courses every single summer. I know how to use guns. Do I think some limitations need to be met? Yes, of course. But my dad had an extensive gun collection. And I just had to transport all those tonight over to the new place. And I was a little nervous. I got my concealed, but God forbid if I got pulled over, I wouldn't be in any trouble. I didn't have any ammunition on me. None of them were loaded. But about 12 guns, about 15 minutes away. I was kind of sweating bullets, pun intended. But I think I would have been okay. I'm not a felon. I'm responsible, and like I said, I have my concealed, but I don't know if concealed would carry 12 guns. But like I said, none of them were loaded, and if I did get pulled over, I'd hand them my permit, and I would tell them immediately what I had in there, and I would explain to them. So I was a little nervous, but I go into more detail about that on tomorrow's show. And see, I'm not the normal person. A normal person could just move away, wouldn't get sensitive about it. But that's not how my brain works. I'm a bipolar, manic depressive, OCD, ADHD, all the letters you can think of. But I'm kind of sad leaving here. Kind of feel like, we spent a lot of great times there. The two places I remember hanging out with my parents the most is Oak Hill and DeLeon Springs. I got emotional when we moved from my childhood home. And I don't know. Just a little sad leaving here, even though the guy that owns the place is a complete dick. And I know the normal person would just be like, I'm leaving. Yeah, look, Raymond, I knew that I was going to be okay, but you just never know. You just never know. So I was a little cautious. But like I said, the normal person would just move on. But me, I'm just like, I'm kind of sad. I'm very sentimental. Very sensitive. Even though, like, I don't consider myself a pussy or anything. This is the way that I am. So, having a little bit of a hard time with that. And that's about it. And I know this is only an 18-minute broadcast, but my voice is killing me, and I'm freezing my ass off. I'm glad that all you guys joined me tonight. Great turnout. I want to thank everybody. And if you have any suggestions, I got some ideas to step up all the content that I'm putting out. And expect big things. I really, really do promise that. I'm going to step it up a little bit. Yeah, I still have the PT Cruiser. I've had 3 in a row now. I'm kind of known as that guy, the PT Cruiser guy.